Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Firefly Tarot. So I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading, but this is going to be a mini tarot reading. And we have the 6 groups here, and today's topic is going to be ask any question and what will be the outcome. So this is just sort of friendly advice and guidance. It's this is not a typical reading. If this is your first time on my channel, my readings are usually pretty long, like 20 or 30 minutes each group. So if you want it, you can check those out. But for today, it's just a mini one. So think of any question at all. Make sure that you clearly define it in your mind, the question. It should be a question and not just a topic. So what I'm going to do for each of them, I'm going to draw some cards. I'm not sure how many. And I'm going to let you know generally the outcome. So it might be positive, negative, or neutral. I'm also going to be just getting some kind of a number for you, just any significant number, anything that pops up. Okay? And just be cautious with something like this. Nothing is set in stone. So this is, again, just for friendly guidance. One more thing. If you guys want to give me your suggestions for tarot readings, I did post something in the community tab or area of my channel. So if you are subscribed, you can comment there and let me know if you have any suggestions for readings that I didn't get to in the past. Okay, so we have the 6 groups here. All right, so before I tell you what the groups are, if you could just take a breath and think about your question. All right, really only think of one question. It has to be clear. And we have the 6 groups. Always go by your gut feeling, whatever feels right, and not by sight. Okay, so I think you can see those pretty well here. So we have group number 1. This is group number 1. It's blue apatite. Group number 2 is titanium aura quartz. Group number 3 is smoky quartz. Group number 4 is rhodonite. Group number 5 is emerald. And group number 6 is pyrite. Okay, so again we have group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, group number 4, group number 5, and group number 6. So take as much time as you need. Go with whatever feels right, whatever your gut is telling you feels right. And when you as well have your question clearly defined in your mind, the timestamps are going to be in the comments and in the description. Also, if you are interested in a personal reading with me, my email is listed in the description box as well. So take as much time as you need to make your selection and, of course, having your question in mind, and I will see you at your reading. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 1, which is blue apatite. So again, this is just a mini reading, and we're going to take a look at the outcome of your question. Spirit, this is for group 1, please. Please provide us with clear guidance for group 1 and their question. Okay, so by now you should already have the question in your mind, and let's take a look at the possible outcome here for you guys. So Spirit, this is for group 1 and the question that they're thinking of. Group 1, can you please give us guidance as to what the outcome will be for group 1's question in mind? What will be the outcome, Spirit? What is the outcome of group 1's question in mind? Group 1's question, please, Spirit. What is the outcome of group 1's question? Spirit, what is the outcome of group 1's question, please? The outcome of group 1's question. Okay. Alright, so let's see if anything else wants to come out. Group 1's question, Spirit, what is the outcome of group 1's question, please? Okay, you have those. Okay. Group 1's question, Spirit. Okay, my friends, let's see what we have here. We have the 2 of Pentacles, we have the King of Pentacles, and then we have the Lovers. Okay. So I forgot to mention the obvious in the beginning is that this could be about anything. It doesn't have to only be about love. It could have been about anything. So I'm going to make it, this is a general reading, so I'm going to make it as general as possible to pertain to any possibility of things that you could have asked. Okay. It's looking like balance happens. Okay. So the 2 of Pentacles here, things were imbalanced for a while. Things were very stressful and chaotic, all over the place, uncertain, just stressful. Okay, so what we're looking at here moving forward, the King of Pentacles, we have stability and we have prosperity, something a very fortunate sign, a very fortunate outcome. And with the Lovers, we have union and we have balance. Okay, so that is the general answer that I'm getting. Now if you ask something a little bit more specific, it is looking like there's very positive tones here. So this could literally be that you did ask about love. I do see union here. I do see friendship, possibly reunion, reconciliation. That is there. If you asked, about anything else, again, I do see balance. I do see stability. I see certainty. And just generally you feeling better about the situation. Okay? Trying to see if I can see anything else just from these cards, because again, it's a mini reading. Yeah, I see you feeling relieved. Whatever it is that you were worried about or asking about, it's looking like you feel relieved about the outcome, okay? So that's great. I'm very happy for you guys, okay? So if you had anything in mind as well about like numbers, if you needed some kind of numbers or, like an amount of time, timing with tarot is not too specific, but we'll try. Okay, so Spirit, do we have any significant numbers for group 1 and their question? Any special numbers for group 1 and their question, please? Any special numbers? Significant numbers for group 1's question, Spirit. Okay, so you have 10 and 4. So 10 could be talking about 10 days, 10 weeks. I'm actually not getting 10 months. So it could be the 10th literally, or it could be speaking of 14. Okay, so 10 and 4, take what resonates for that. Again, it's not terribly specific with numbers, but it, you know, it might be some clue for you. So yeah, it could be talking about the 10th or the 4th. It could be talking about the 14th. Okay. I only meant to draw 1, but for some reason 2 came out. So I'm not sure if any of these numbers are specific to you guys. I'm hoping that that gives you some little piece of clarity, okay? So again, this was super mini. I've never done a mini reading before. It's kind of only because it's pretty late right now. But I just wanted to try something a little different. Again, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, my regular readings are very lengthy, you know, if you want to check those out. Anyone, if you want to post a comment on my community tab on my channel, let me know what kind of readings you want to see next, okay? All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and for supporting me, and I hope that this gave you some clarity and some guidance, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 2, which is titanium or quartz. So let's just get right into it. By now you should have your question in mind. Okay. So Spirit, this is for group 2. Please provide us with guidance for group 2 and their question, and what the outcome will be for their question, Spirit. Okay, so Spirit, for group 2 and the question and their question in mind, what will be the outcome, Spirit? What will be the outcome for group 2's question in mind, please? Okay, so I only meant to draw like a couple cards, so yes. All right, so the first card we have here is the 9 of Swords. Okay, let's get the full picture though. Then you have the 4 of Pentacles. You have the King of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles. And finally the Queen of Pentacles. What is going on here? That's very weird. So here's what I'm seeing. Now, initially I was a little nervous for you guys because the 9 of Swords here shows a lot of anxiety and, you know, being up late thinking about this, a lot of stress and worry, but that did shift almost immediately. So what I'm seeing here is that the outcome is going to be like that you're going to continue for a little while to worry yourself. You're going to, you know, you're going to really be kind of torturing yourself here thinking about this thing that you're worried about. You know, whatever topic it's about, it's, you know, all the same in terms of energies, right? So it's showing that. Now, it also shows that for a while you do try to control the situation. Although what I'm seeing is that things, as you're trying to control them, what happens naturally is that things kind of like balance out and become a little bit more safe and certain. Now, you have a lot of pentacles here. You have 4 pentacles in a row. So from that, I'm sensing stability, okay? So stability and fortune. So that is really, really good news because considering how we started over here, and I was very concerned. Okay, so you have a lot of pentacles. You have the King and the Queen. Yes, it's interrupted here by the Page, but the King and the Queen, that's a good sign, okay? So that's balance right there. That's a direct, you know, masculine, feminine counterpart. If you did ask about love, by the way, that's probably a good sign as well, but there is something, well, the thing that's in the middle of it is a Page of Pentacles, which means some sort of a new beginning. So whatever the case is that you asked for, it could have been any topic. It doesn't have to be about love. It's just interesting that those came up. So there's a lot of worry here in the beginning. You trying to control or force the situation, right? And like I said, some natural balance kind of is happening without you even trying. So we move into the King of Pentacles, where you're feeling a little bit more grounded, stable. This is definitely a card of prosperity as well. Interesting, it came up in the last group too, but not like this. So I see good things here. Okay, so this is a lot of fortune, like literally. Page of Pentacles again is like a new beginning of something. So it is looking like stability and feeling grounded again, and feeling like, you know, just calm again. And then finally it ends with the Queen of Pentacles. So it's looking like balance happens a lot in terms of self-care, or just feeling really comforted again. Okay, this could also be speaking of someone helping and supporting you and comforting you as well. So awesome. Very, very nice. So that's what I have for that. Now, if there's any significant numbers at all, it'll show up here, hopefully. Spirit, do we have any special or significant numbers for group 2 and their question, please, Spirit? Any significant numbers for group 2? Any numbers for group 2? Okay. So we have 12. It could also possibly be 3, just because, you know, 1 plus 2. All right. So this could be literally talking about the 12th of a month. It could be talking about the 12th month. It's, you know, numbers are not specific really with tarot, and that's for a very good reason. So 12, in any way, that number is significant. Could be even talking about 12 days, 12 weeks. I don't know if it's talking about 12 months. I'm hoping it's not, because that's kind of a long time. So that's what we have here. Okay, you guys. So that is the mini reading. Again, if this is your first time, my usual readings are very lengthy, so you can check those out. For those of you who are subscribed, definitely comment on the community tab, where I'm asking what readings you guys want to see. And you guys, I don't know if you can like vote on it. If anything, you can comment on there. And I hope that this gave you some guidance. And if anyone, like I said, is interested in personal reading, reach out to me. My email's in the description box. So that's what I have for you guys. This is good. You know, a little bit of a rocky energy at first. So be prepared for that. It's going to take a little bit of time here. But then, you know, as with the Pentacles, the thing with the Pentacles is that slow and steady. But balance does happen, and, you know, you feel grounded again. So that's great. Or the situation becomes grounded again. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, for supporting, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 3, which is smoky quartz. So let's get right into your question. By now you should have the question clearly defined in your mind. So Spirit, this is for group 3 and their question. Please provide us with clear guidance for group 3 and their question in mind. for you guys, I need an extra shuffle here. I feel it. Okay, so, alrighty. So Spirit, for group 3, and the question they have in mind, what will be the outcome, Spirit? What is the outcome for group 3's question in mind, please? For group 3's question. What is the outcome for group 3's question, Spirit? Spirit, what is the outcome for group 3's question, please? Okay, got one here. Okay, so we have the Justice card, the King of Wands, the High Priestess, this is an interesting mix here, and the Page of Cups. Okay, so I'm definitely seeing some good energies here, so that's nice. That's a great thing. Interesting mix, like I said. Okay, so this is like a weird thing because all of the first 3 groups were very similar, but you had like right smack in your face Justice, okay? So you literally had balance. The other cards kind of indicated that, but you really have balance. So things become fair and right and honest, okay? So if you were seeking something with clarity in that regard, you do have that. And you also have the High Priestess. So if something in your question had to do with clarity or things coming to light, that's what it looks like happens very much, okay? So especially with the High Priestess, things that were in hiding or on a deeper level, like, you know, the less than conscious level, so unconscious or subconscious levels, it comes to light and it comes to awareness, okay? So that could be talking about a truth that you wanted to know, something becomes clear or balanced, like I said, all right? So with the King of Wands, what it's looking like here is someone, and it probably is you or someone very close to you, takes charge in a positive way to help out, okay? Over here as well with the Page of Cups, it looks like there's like this start of something in terms of there's like this opportunity here to take charge in terms of something helpful, emotional, and supportive is what I'm seeing. So this could be friendship, but I'm trying to make this as general as I can because I know questions could have been about anything here. So we have the balance, we have certainty, things coming to light, things becoming clear, someone taking charge here, or the energies. If this is about a situation, then the situation kind of moves forward, okay? So King of Wands is a lot of energy, passion, and fire. Okay, so something really, really moves forward in this situation, and that's also confirmed by the Page of Cups as well. So we're looking at a new beginning here, movement forward. I'm sensing good energies here, okay? High Priestess, there might still be some... It might still take a little bit of time for things to come to the surface, is what I'm sensing with that, okay? So balance, I feel that there's something that gets revealed immediately, and then there's something that takes its time to keep building on, right? Alrighty. Let's see. So I mean, whatever does get revealed, again, I am sensing positive vibes here. Except, if you did ask specifically about something with love, I am getting a hint of arrogance from the King of Wands. If it was about... these are positive vibes, yes, but there's a little bit of ego and arrogance coming from the King of Wands if there's like a masculine energy that had to do with your question. But either way, I feel that what comes into balance is more of you, right? So you come into balance, or the situation comes into balance. So little bit of hard-headedness perhaps from the King of Wands energy that's here. Again, that's only if it's pertaining to a person. But then I see some more softening over here with some support, okay? So that's only if it's having to do with people and love and friendship. So there's a little bit more support here, softness, like I'm drawn to the pink and the blue. So just kind of like easing up a little bit and calming down from things. Okay, either way, it looks like you are standing in your power, and you're remaining confident, and you're remaining, what's the word? You're just more evolved now. So it doesn't look like this, whatever, if it was stressing you out, for example, it doesn't look like it topples you. So overall, I think this is a good outcome, okay? I do sense good energies here, just a little bit of trouble over there with this either person or situation, but there's definitely movement forward here. So no stuckness if you were concerned about that, okay? So let's take a look at if you have any numbers at all. Ooh. Okay, so Spirit, do we have any significant numbers for group 3, please? Any significant numbers at all for group 3's question in mind? What numbers? Okay, so you guys got a 10. So 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, or the 10th of the month could be the 10th month. I know these are not specific at all, and that's for a very good reason. I don't like to tell timing and tarot at all, but if you needed a number for anything, it doesn't have to be timing of a month. It could have been like whatever. You could have been asking about anything having to do with numbers. So take it how it resonates. This is a general reading, okay? All right, you guys. So that's what I have for you. Overall, I think it's good. What else? So yeah, this was general. This is not my typical reading. If you want to see some of my longer readings, just check out my channel. Also, if you're subscribed, comment if you would like to see on the community post I mentioned. If you want to comment on any readings that you would like to see. And if you want to reach out to me for personal reading, you know where to find me. My email's in the description box. All right, you guys. So thank you so much for tuning in and for supporting. And I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 4, which is rhodonite. Alright, so let's get right into your reading. By now you should have the question already in your mind. So Spirit, this is for group 4. Please provide us with guidance about their question in mind. Spirit, for group 4, please. One more for you guys. Whoops. Hold on. Okay, so Spirit, for group 4's question in mind. Hold on. Gotta adjust myself here. Alright. Spirit, for group 4's question in mind, what will be the outcome for group 4's question that they have in mind, please? Outcome for group 4. Outcome for group 4, Spirit. The question they have in mind. For group 4. Okay, so let's see if we get the answer with just these 3 cards. So we have the Hanged Man. Then we have the Ace of Swords. And then the Queen of Wands. I'm called to pull out one more. Hold on. Spirit, what is the outcome for group 4, please? And their question in mind. The outcome for group 4. Okay, weird. Hold on. There it goes. Okay. Okay, good. So here is what it's looking like. Now, even before the Hanged Man, the Ace of Swords really, really jumps out to me. So you have, or the situation has, a huge strike of clarity or truth or honesty. Okay, so something completely gets blown out of the fog, cuts straight through. This could also be representing a decision. Okay, so a decision that was made very directly. Okay, super clear, straight to the point, very, you know, from A to B directly. Okay, there's no confusion here. It's clear, it's straight, it's direct. Okay, so that's what I see with the Ace of Swords. So if you were, you know, if something in your situation was unclear, uncertain, hidden, you know, whatever the case is, that is very much what happens. Okay, that's very strong here. Now over here with the Hanged Man, it looks like this looks like something was either let go of, sacrificed, or seen in a different light. So this could be talking about you or anyone involved in the situation or the situation itself. Okay, yeah, pretty much I think it confirms this, that something comes to light. Something comes to light and is seen through the proper perspective. Okay, so let's see how that can pertain to like different categories, because this is general. So if this was talking about, you know, if this was talking about feelings, then true feelings come to light. If this was talking about a decision, then the right decision was made. If this was talking about not knowing something, right, and receiving news, you receive that news, and it does look like it's positive. Okay, so it does look like it's a positive outcome to that news. So it's cool because the Ace of Swords has this nice like yellow petals here. I'm not really sure what that is exactly. But then you have over here, you have the Queen of Wands and the Empress. Look at the gold, the same tones here. So with the Queen of Wands and the Empress, these are abundant, fiery, passionate energies. Okay, these are good, passionate and magnetic kind of energies. There's a lot of abundance and prosperity, fruitfulness here. So it is looking like whatever this was or whatever this involved ended in a very positive tone. Okay, or will end in a very positive tone. Now it might be that there's still one aspect that you don't have total clarity on, but it's probably just like a minor detail and it won't matter as much. But the big picture here gets answered, and it ends in something very positive, it's looking like, which is great. It's good to hear. And it does show probably you or the tone of the situation, very level-headed, very confident, very able to act and to be confident about that decision or the energy of things, like being just confidence. Okay. Let's take a look if you have any significant numbers, but this is pretty clear to me. It's pretty cool. Before, there was definitely a lot of mystery over here and a lot of uncertainty. So this is pretty nice so far. Spirit, do we have any significant numbers for group 4? Okay, so Spirit, what are there any significant numbers for group 4 and their question, please? Group 4, please, and their question. Any significant numbers? Sorry about all that noise. I think that's the garbage truck at this point. Spirit, do you have any significant numbers for group 4 and their question, please? Group 4. Group 4's question. A little shy here. Okay, got one. Okay, you guys got the number 5. Whatever resonates for you for this. Numbers are really not specific at all in tarot, at least when I do them, because for a good reason. So it could be 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months. It could be the 5th month. It could be the 5th of the month, or it doesn't have to mean like in terms of month. It could be, this could be answering any other question that you had here in terms of anything having to do with numbers. Okay, so you guys got 5. All right, so that's what I have for your mini reading. I think this was good and positive here. If you want a specific reading to recommend it to me, then if you're subscribed, it's underneath the community tab, like I said, so you can comment on it there. If you want to reach out for personal reading, my email, like I mentioned, is in the description box. But yes, if you're first time viewing, then check out my other videos. They're much longer. This is just a mini one, like I said. This was kind of fun to do. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope this gave you some clarity and guidance. Thank you so much for tuning in and for supporting, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 5, which is Emerald. So let's get right into your reading. Spirit, this is for group 5 and the question they have in mind. Please provide us with clear guidance for group 5 and their question in mind, please. Okay, so by now you should have the question in mind. Let us see the possible outcome here. Okay, so Spirit, please let us know. For group 5's question in mind, what is the outcome, Spirit? For group 5's question in mind, what is the outcome? Group 5. For group 5, Spirit, what is the outcome? Group 5. Oh my. So with the other groups, I got more cards right away, but for you guys, it looks like something that was a secret or a mystery becomes revealed. So something that was hidden comes to light. There's a lot of similar themes with these groups, honestly. We're going to take a look at more of this, but something that was hidden and a secret comes out. Now, the outcome, let's find out. All right, so Spirit, for group 5's question in mind, what is the outcome, please, Spirit? For group 5's question, what is the outcome? Okay, so we have the High Priestess here, we have the Death card, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and then we have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, I feel that at first you might not think that it's a very fortunate outcome, but it is, because with the Death card, some cycle is ending, but only for it to be reborn, right? For the next thing to be reborn. It takes some time for this. It takes you or the situation time to get to that point of stability, but once it starts, it just continues to grow. There's a lot of progress that's made and a lot of fortune that's built, and look at where you end up. This is a really, really fortunate and abundant card, the Nine of Pentacles, okay? So that talks about, you know, actually quite literally, it talks about financial stability, independence, freedom. It can talk about singlehood and freedom. It can talk about confidence. It can talk about, like, I'm just trying to make it all variations here for the general reading. Let me just backtrack for a second. So I think that at first you don't favor this outcome. Again, it might not look favorable, because who thinks that death is favorable, right? But it looks like something new is brought from that, okay? So again, patience is needed here. This is going to take a little bit of time. Eventually, you know, the outcome is very, very positive and very abundant, okay? So yeah, like I said, something comes to light here. I do sense a little bit of disappointment or hesitation from you, or from just there's an energy of hesitation or disappointment present. I'm not sure if it's from you precisely, though. Okay. So yes, something gets revealed, and also it could also be referring to you or someone in the situation really feeling intuitively an answer to something. So this is not logic based, okay? This is answered by intuition and a gut feeling. So if this is something that had to do with intuition or logic, intuition wins. Well, it always wins, but here it's showing that that's the case. So over here, I feel like whatever was revealed to you or in the situation was viewed as not good because it was not the logical expected thing, but the intuitive part is proving that it was right. Okay, so yeah, it takes a little bit of time here, and this is a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance, happiness, and just like a huge relief, and feeling like you're standing very tall. Whoever this is, probably you. Okay, so let's see if you have any significant numbers. All right. Okay, so Spirit, are there any significant numbers for group 5? Okay, so Spirit, for group 5's question, are there any significant numbers for them, please? Okay, you guys got 8. So this could really mean anything, yes, but take what resonates for you. So it could be 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months. It could be talking about the 8th of the month. It could be talking about August. Or it could be talking about some aspect. If you ask anything having to do with numbers, the 8 is what came up for you guys. Okay, so take what resonates. All right, guys, so this was good. A lot of positive vibes tonight. So that's what I have for you. I hope that this gave you some clarity and guidance. Let me know what readings you want to see. If you are a subscriber, you can put the comment in the community tab like I mentioned. And for personal readings, just email me. My email's in the description box. So I feel like I'm forgetting something, but oh yes, if you're new to the channel, just check out my other readings. They're very lengthy as opposed to this tiny mini reading tonight. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope this helped, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 6, which is pyrite. So by now you should have the question in mind. Let's take a look. Spirit, this is for group 6 and their question in mind. Please provide us with clear guidance for group 6 and their question in mind. Group 6, please. All right, so Spirit for group 6 and their question in mind. What is the outcome, Spirit, for group 6's question in mind, please? Outcome for group 6. Outcome for group 6, please. Outcome for group 6, please. Outcome for group 6, please, Spirit. Okay, I just got chills. Hold on, let me get as many cards as I feel called to for you guys. I am getting chills all over the place. I can already tell this is gonna be powerful before I even. Okay, so I did get a peek of the cards. All right, gotta brace myself here. So we had a bit of a rough start. Okay, 9 of Swords was the first card, and okay, this is not as bad as I thought, because I thought it was the 5 of Cups, but you have the 5 of Swords. Okay. So you also have the Tower. Okay, rough energies to start with. Okay, so here's what I am seeing initially. So there is a lot of stress, worrying, and fighting at first. Okay, with whatever it is that you ask. It could have been about any situation at all, but there's a lot of stress, worry, anxiety, thinking up late at night, that kind of a thing, and really feeling, I got the word hopeless for a lot of you. So that's what you're feeling, and that's what it's looking like. Or that's, yes, if it's not you that's feeling it, it's seeming like the situation is hopeless or very negative, okay? And it looks like, yeah, so here with the 5 of Swords, it feels like a lost situation is what it seems like, okay? And I don't blame you, because the next card is very rough, the Tower. So this might actually feel at first like you lost everything, or the situation is completely lost and hopeless and devastating. This is not the case, okay? This is what it appears to be. Right after this energy passes, you get balance. And you have a nice little nugget here. If you did ask about a love question, which I will let you know in a second. So if not, so things become balanced. And this card here, the 2 of Cups, if not love, it talks about balance and duality, the masculine and the feminine, things coming into perfect balance with each other, harmony, okay? So now if you did ask about love, this is very, very fortunate. Now what I'm seeing from here, this is a card of a deep soul connection. It is different from the energy that was before. The Tower rips everything down and builds it back up. Now again, this is only if you ask about love. It might not be, and I'll go into that. It's looking like whatever was here before, meaning if you were in some kind of a situation or with a person in mind, it could be a friend as well, it does look like that is torn down, and then something gets built back up again. It is going to be in only for very few of you. I am sensing that it's the same person coming up from what they were before, but that's rare. I feel like that's only in the case where a lot of time has passed, okay? But like something gets torn down. There's there's at first a lot of sadness, a lot of fighting, conflict, struggling, and resisting change, okay? Not just change, but resisting that outcome. And you or, you know, whoever in the situation just doesn't want to hear it, doesn't want to accept it, okay? But after that darkness, that dark time, balance happens. Things become harmonious again, and light comes back into the picture, okay? So look at how much beauty there is there. So I feel like this, you know, this is just a friendly warning that the struggle is going to be there. I think I've said in past videos that Spirit would never just say, here's the crappy outcome, you're screwed, and bye. No, they show you what to do next, and they show you, like, they prepare you, okay? So nothing is ever really lost. So just be prepared, be warned that, or be advised that things will be tough for a while, okay? It's gonna look really crazy, really chaotic, very distressing, you know, very stressful and anxiety provoking. It's gonna look like the battles won't stop, but they will. So the advice of Spirit is always going to be the same things. You know, don't fight it. Don't fight change, and just accept it. Do whatever you can to move towards that light and that goodness. And as a result, you are going to be rewarded for that, okay? So balance comes into play, harmony. And again, if you asked about that, then deep soul love here. I'm seeing a lot of connectedness. So yes, it could be from a new person entirely for most of you. Little group of you guys, I'm seeing that this is an old flame coming back. However, that was random. I know that was very random. But that's what I'm seeing. So either way, deep soul love here, deep soul connection. Or if it's non-love, then just harmony, balance, a lot of clarity, a lot of feelings of relief. Okay, I feel that. I feel that a lot, okay? Let's get you guys a number if that is needed for your reading. Okay, so Spirit, are there any significant numbers for group 6, please? For group 6's question in mind, any significant numbers for them? Okay, so you have, I think that this is probably talking about 11, which is relevant for you guys if there's like a twin flame or a soulmate kind of a thing going on. If not 11, you know, take it how it resonates. It's 5 and 6. I was only trying to get 1 for you guys, but I am sensing a heavy 11 here. Otherwise, 5 and a 6 separately could be significant for you guys, whether it's talking about a month or a day, an amount of time, or something in your situation that had to do with numbers, okay? Whew, this was heavy, you know, heaviest for the last. Okay, group 6. So if you want any other readings to recommend it to me, like I said, if you're a subscriber, just comment on the community poll thingy or the whatever I did on my page. I don't really use that much, but yeah, comment there or like someone else's post that has already commented to let me know some readings that you would like to see, and I'll go with whatever my intuition says. If you want a personal reading, just reach out to me. My email's in the description. So yes, this was general mini reading. If you're new here, definitely check out my longer videos. They're pretty in-depth, okay? So that's what I have for you guys. I really hope that this helped and gave you some, you know, so just be prepared. I know it's going to be hard, but really good things are coming. Really, a lot of blessings are coming there, okay? So again, I hope that this helped. Thank you so much for tuning in and for supporting, and I will see you at the next reading. Bye.